So as you can see, console is opening here. It will take some time to open this console. It is just like your command prompt that is present on your window or like a terminal in the Linux where you can run the command. So once you create the application, you just click on this dashboard, right? As I said, you can see it, right? Transit reopen QA, right? So once you are done with this, you can simply download this Google SDK and you can run this. This is the Google Cloud SDK, Software Development Kit we say. SDK stand for Software Development Kit. In order to run or in order to create an application, you just need to download this and go to the path where you kept this file, and you just need to run this command. So gcloud init will what it will going to do? Gcloud init will going to initialize your SDK, means it will going to start the SDK, and this will going to deploy application, means it will going to start your app engine. Once you start your app engine, you will get an environment where you can start writing the code for your application. So this is called an app engine. So in this way it works. I repeat once again, like how this, what do you mean by this app engine? App engine will provide you the facility to create an application, and that is also scalable application that you can scale the configuration. If you want to see the some example of the code, you can just click on this link and you see several options you are getting here, right? These are the several folder where you can see if you want to see the any of this programming example. So suppose, see, once you download this Google SDK, okay, you just need to run this command on the console. Once you run this command, you just need to run your application file that you have created, the final application file. Once you are done with this, your application will be visible on this local host. Am I clear with you? Because right now it's the company account, so I can't show you running the application. But what you can do is create a project. Once you create a project on this, go to this dashboard and select this resources. Click on this visit GitHub for Python standard environment. Once you click on this, you will get these options in a GitHub. But before doing that, make sure that you have download this SDK. Once you download this SDK, go to this path here. How you go to this path? Just you need to type cd, change directory, and the name of the folder where you have downloaded this SDK. Once you have downloaded this SDK, go to that folder, run this command as it is. You can copy from here and you can run it. Once you are done with this, then you will get a screen like this. You can see here on that command prompt, you need to run this command requirement.txt and then main Python file that you have done the coding here. Once you are done with this, your application will start on your website. It will come on this link. Okay, HTTP localhost, just like an HTML file. When you run on HTML file, it open on a browser, right? Similarly, this also open on a browser, and it will show you on the by default browser. Maybe it's a Google or Mozilla or any other else. So like this app engine works. Do you have any question on this app engine, like how it works? This link you will get it here itself. When you go to this app engine, if you have created an account, you will able to run your project also. After few classes, maybe after this 20, I will going to show you the project. So if you have not done any, if you have not done the if you have not created a account, then it will be a problem for you. Means you will not be able to run it. So just create an account, have your account be ready till then, and just explore the services as much as possible. You just need to click on this, and the services that is not covered in the class, that also you can see it. How you can see it? Go to the this tab, search for the service name that you can see it on here, okay, and just type a doc. After that, doc means document. you will get a detail of that particular specific document on the screen. And then just by reading to that document, you can understand what they are saying. Like suppose here, you can see when I search about it, I got the screen. They were saying that you can use this app engine to build scalable application, and that is completely serverless platform. Means you don't need a server anything for this, and you have a credit for $300, so you can easily create it. Now you want to, and this they charge you hour basis. Okay, based on this cloud, they charge you hour per day basis. So now suppose if you want to explore, you can click on this go to console. So same screen will be available here. So this is the thing. If you want to explore cloud storage, you can open this cloud storage. You can go to the document, you can search about it, what they are saying. So like this, you can explore from your side and you can learn as much as service. We have a limited time period, so I will only going to show you few services in the Google Cloud that is play a role that is will be important from project creation, project building, but still there are a lot of services that a cloud engineer should know while working on this cloud, whatever like GCP, AWS, and Azure. So explore also from your side. Click on this three horizontal bar. Click on this horizontal bar. Search about these services, any of these services, and then you can get start of this application. So hope it is clear to you what is an app engine. Do you have any question? Let me show you the code also if any code I have. You can see this .py file is a Python file. This all are the Python file. This requirement.txt is what? In this you will have a requirement that you need to download. Requirement.txt will have a set of software that you need while working on this particular file in order to write this particular file, right? Now you might be a question coming in your mind. What is this YAML file? We say it YAML file. YAML. What this file represent? This is a configuration file. This file is needed to deploy your application on the cloud. This file will having a detail what operating system are you using on your system, what is the version of that, whether it is Linux, Windows, iOS, Mac, what memory you have, what is storage you have, what processor you have. This configuration you need to add it manually on this file, and then you need to add it on this folder where you kept all other file. Then you can simply run it on the cloud. So when you run on this project, I will going to show you like how you can run the project on the cloud. Once you run this project on the cloud, you will see this application, right? When you run this like code, you will going to see your application once you run the code on the cloud. So right now we have done this setup, how to run an application, how to install the application, how to run this command. But I will going to show you how you can run your website on this cloud and other project. Is it clear to everyone? Do you have any question? And I have uploaded the video also on the YouTube. Go through it. I think you are not watching the video. If you have any doubt, just go through there, see it, how we have done it, any services like storage, BigQuery, and practice this. Do you have any question, anyone?